Hello, good afternoon. Okay, only 33 are joined. We will wait for a minute. Okay, so yesterday we discussed regarding the video signal. Okay, so have you studied the regarding video signal? What are the advantage, disadvantage, and applications of a video signal? Have you studied it? Yes or no? Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so my screen is visible. Yes, anyone unmute yourself and tell me my screen is visible, my voice is clear. Okay, so can you start? Okay. So once again, good afternoon to everyone. So today we are going to start the unit number 7 related to the video processing. Okay. So in sixth unit, we can study the various basic concepts regarding the video signals. Okay. So now we have to study the more important concepts regarding the video processing. Okay. So in a video processing, we have to study the various types of motion estimation techniques. Now, what is a motion? How we can estimate the motions? Okay, so what are the different algorithms? So that we have to study in a unit number 7. Okay, so it is a syllabus for the unit number 7. So in unit number 7, we have to study the optical flow. So in optical flow, we have to study the two-dimensional motion. Okay, so what is a two-dimensional? What is a motion? Then how we can represent the optical flow equation for the motion estimations. Then how we can represent the motion of a particular object. Okay, so we have to study the various motion estimation criteria and the various optimization methods regarding the two-dimensional motion. Okay, so again, when we consider the motion, so at that time we have to consider the individual pixels of the video. So for that, we can study the various pixel-based motion estimation. Okay, so for pixel based motion estimation, we can study the various types of techniques. Okay, so for that we can study the various uh, single point and the various multi-point neighborhood techniques. Okay, so along with this, so if we have to detect the motion of a particular object, then we have to study the various types of algorithms. Okay, so in this unit we can study the different types of algorithms. Okay, so it might be a exhaustive block matching algorithm, then phase correction, yeah, phase correlation method, and binary feature matching algorithm. Okay, so we have to study the three important types of algorithm regarding the video. Okay, okay, so wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. जरा लवकर join हो जाओ रे. So now today I'll share the my mobile camera screen. So I'm not able to who is in, who is out. Okay. Okay. My voice is clear. I am audible. Hello. Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we'll continue. Okay. So in order to study this unit, okay. So first we need to understand what is the basic objective to study the motion estimation technique. Okay. So if we deal with the video processing, then we have to consider, then yeah, we have to understood the various basic concepts regarding the videos. Okay. So in unit number 6, we can study what is a video and how we can capture the video signals. Okay. And in unit number 7, we have to study the various types of motion related concepts. Okay. So in order to study the various video processing techniques, we need to understood what is a video and what is a motion estimation. Okay. So in order to study this concept, we have to include the unit number 6 and unit number 7. Okay, so if we studied the various concepts, then we'll get the ideas regarding the video and video signals, how we can represent the video, what is the motion, what is the optical flow equation, how we can represent the video. Okay, so by using this concept, we are able to understood the various video processing techniques. Okay, so uh, for the this part we can mention the number of books, so we can mention the Gonzalez and Woods. Okay, so we can mention the most uh, third book is a KS Tyagarajan. So in this we can find out the syllabus of a image and video processing. Okay, so now we'll directly start with the unit number 7. So in order to study the unit number 7, again we have to revise the basic concept regarding the videos. Okay, so that will be mentioned as a fundamental concepts in a video. Okay, so can anyone tell what is the definition of video? Yes. Yes, anyone can tell the definition of video? What is a video? What is the definition of video? Hello. Yes, can anyone? Roll number 32. Sushant Aldar. Okay. Okay, so we'll continue. So basically, the video means it is the sequence of images. So we can call it as the series of images. So in a video, yeah, in a single frame, there are the number of images. So it consists of the sequence of image. So that would be referred as a video. So when we consider a video, okay, so we have to. Okay, so there is a continuously change in a frames. So we can call as a, it is a time varying signal. Okay, so we can consider the representation of a video with respect to the time. So X, Y, and the T is for a time domain. So with respect to a time, so when we start the video, so as the time passes, the number of frames can be changed. Okay, so we can also called the video is a time varying signal. So it can vary its frames with respect to time. Okay, so again, in order to capture the video, we require the video camera. Okay, so what is a video camera? So the video camera is a device that can capture the sequence of images. Okay, so we can study the working principle of a video camera. So we can study the various internal and the various external parts of the video. Okay, so the working principle of a video is also two important part. Okay, so when we consider the video, yeah, when we consider the color video, so as we studied in image processing, so we can use the various models for the images. So we can use the RGB model, we can use the HSI model, we can use the CMYK model. Okay, similar to that, in a video processing also, the video can use the two different types of models. So one is a RGB model and another is a HSI model. Okay, so if we have to represent the video in a color format, so then we can use the these two types of models. So one is a RGB and another is a HSI model. Okay, so if we consider the video, so the video also it is a representation of an image. Okay, so if we have to represent the color video, then we can represent it into the RGB model. Okay, so R, G, and B, these are the three primary colors. So by using this model, we can represent the color video. Okay, so basically how we can capture the video. So in order to capture the video, we require the video camera. So by using the video camera, so we can capture the uh, sequence of images, so that would be referred as a video. Now how we can capture the video? So in order to capture the video, we have to focus the light on that particular object. So if we focus a light on that particular object, so by using the imaging device. Okay, so for imaging device, we can use the charge coupled device. So by using this device, we can capture the video, and that video we can store into the particular memory device. Okay, so by using the video camera, we can capture the video signals. Okay, so next thing, again we can study the various types of video cameras. So for any particular applications, we can use the different types of cameras. So depending on the purpose and depending on application, so we can use the different types of a camera. Okay, so next important thing is that we can study the concept of composite video. Okay, so before starting with the composite video, so we can study the two types of videos. So one is a analog video and another is a digital video. Okay, so can anyone tell what is the difference between analog video and digital video? Yes, what is the basic difference between analog video and digital video? Okay, so when we consider a video, so we have to store the video in a particular memory device. So in order to transmit the video from one place to the another place, we require the various wire connections. Okay, so uh, here we can use the different types of modulation techniques in the videos. Okay, so you can study the different type of modulation techniques in your analog communication, also in your digital communications also. So in a video we can use the quadrature modulation technique, so that would be referred as a we can use the QPSK technique. Okay, so here we can mention the simple block diagram for the analog video. So if we capture the video by using a camera, so it consists of the three colors. One is a red, another is a green, and third one is a blue. Okay, so we can represent the captured video in these three primary colors. Okay, so after capturing the video, so we can represent by using the three primary colors. So when we have to transmit the video, so at that time we have to convert the RGB model, yeah, RGB color into the YC1 C2 format. So how we can convert it into the YC1 C2? So what is a Y? What is a C1? What is a C2? So Y is referred as a luminance and C referred as a chroma. Okay, so in sixth unit we can also study the two different channels for a videos. So one is a luma channel and another is a chroma channel. Okay, so these are the two different channels for a video. So we have to convert the RGB model into the YC1 C2 format. So for that purpose, so we can use the RGB to YC1 C2 converter. So similar, so if I have to convert the color image into the gray image, so we can use the command as a RGB to gray. So similar to that, so we can convert the RGB image into the YC1 C2. Okay, so once the video is transmitted, so at the another side again we have to decode it. Okay, so again we have to convert the YC1 C2 image into the RGB image. So 5 we can convert. So it is a type, it is a similar to the multiplexer demultiplexer concept. So at the receiver side again we have to observe, again we have to display the video into the color format. Okay, so for that purpose we can convert the YC1 C2 model into the RGB model and it can be displayed on our TV monitor. Okay, so by using this particular thing we can display the video on a monitor. Okay, so again how we can display the video on a TV monitor, so we can use the different types of connectors. जसं तुम्ही TV ला पाहिलं असेल, so there are the three color wires. Okay, one is a red, another is a white, and another is a yellow wire. So have you observed these three wires? Yes or no? Hello. Okay, so if you observe the television, so at the side of television, so we can observe these three types of colored wires: red, white, and yellow. Okay, so this wire is called as a RCA connector. So that is called as a Radio Cooperation of America. Okay, so it is developed by America. So it named as a Radio Corporation of America. Okay, so the white colored wire is used for the left audio. So there are the we can increase or we can decrease the volume Okay, so depending on this colored wire, so we can use this colored wire for the audio purpose, and the yellow wire is referred as a composite video. So if we have to observe the video on a screen, then we have to connect these three wires. Okay, so the wires are called as a RCA connector. What is the full form of RCA connector? So it stands for Radio Corporation of America. Okay, so these wires are used in a television concepts. Okay, so in television, so we can also study the various types of encoder, decoder, multiplexer, demultiplexer, then transmitter, receiver. Okay, so that part were not studied. So we have to only understood the which type of connectors we can use in a video signals. Okay, so the RCA connector is the most commonly used connector. So it stands for Radio Corporation of America. Okay, so this is related to the analog video. So nowadays we can use the digital video. Okay, so why we can use the digital video? So the digital video, yeah, in a digital video we can transmit the information in a less time, yeah, by using a less connections. So over, yeah, uh, as compared to the analog video, so we can use the digital videos. Okay, so in order to use the digital videos, we have to use the sampling and quantization technique. So in our first unit, we can also study the sampling and quantization techniques. Okay, so if I have to remember it, what is the concept of sampling and what is the concept of quantization? Okay, so in our first unit, we can study the concept of a sampling and quantization related to the image processing. So similar to that, in order to represent the digital video, we have to use the concept of a sampling and quantization. Okay, so in sampling and quantization, okay, so in sixth unit, we can also study the various formats. So that format is called as a ITU-R format. So we can study the ITU 601 format. So in that format, we can use this sampling and quantization techniques. Okay, so why we can use the sampling and quantization? So in order to sample the various frames, we have to use the particular sampling rate. Okay, so here we can use the sampling rate from 3.37 megahertz to 13.5 megahertz. Okay, so for the composite video signal, the sampling rate is maximum 13.5 megahertz. So by using this sampling rate, so we can observe the digital videos. Okay, okay, so the next point is which model we can use in a video. So in a video, we can use the different types of models. So we can use the RGB model, we can use the HSI model, we can use the YIQ model, and we can also use the YUV model. Okay, so out of these four models, so the most commonly models are YIQ and YUV. Okay, so these two models are the commonly used models in a videos. Okay, so these models are preferred for the video signals. Okay, so if we have to change the one model from the another model, so in our first unit also we can change the RGB model into the HSI model or into the YCMYK model. So similar to that, so if I have to change the one model into the another model, so here we can consider the conversion of a RGB to Y UV model. Okay, so everyone focus on the screen. So here we can represent a formula to convert the RGB model into the YUV model. Okay, so by using this formula, so we can convert the RGB model into the YUV model. Okay, so by using the various conversion techniques, we can convert the one model into the another model. Okay, so in our videos, so these are the two commonly used models. So one is a YIQ model and another is a YUV model. Okay, so here are the various formulas to indicate the conversion of model. What is a YUV model? What is a YIQ model? And what is the basic difference between these two color models? Okay, so basically, these two models are commonly used in a digital videos. Okay, so now we'll understand the various advantage of a digital video. Okay, so have you studied the various advantage of digital video? कोण सांगू शकताय? Yes. Okay, so as compared to the analog video, so we can use the digital videos because the digital video we can easily transmit the digital video from the one end to the another end. Also, in order to store the digital video, we require the less memory space. Okay, why it require less memory space? Okay, so along with these, so in order to transmit, so we require the less bandwidth. So if I have to transmit the video from the one place to the another place, so it also require the less bandwidth. Okay, so there are the number of advantages over the analog videos. So for that purpose, instead of analog video, we can use the digital videos. Okay. Okay, so these are the some basic concepts for the motion estimation. So in order to study the motion estimation, we have to understood what is a video and what are the different color model of a video. Okay. Okay. So here we complete the first point of unit number 7. Okay, so to start with the motion estimation, we need to know what are the different formats and what are the different techniques to capture the video. Okay, so by using these two models, yeah, by using the various connectors, we can use the composite video and that can be displayed on a TV monitor. Okay, so we have to know the concept of a composite video to study the motion estimation. So why we can use motion estimation technique? Because if the object is moving from a one place to the another place, okay, so we have to detect the particular motion of that object. So for that purpose, can use the motion estimation technique. Okay, so the part of motion estimation technique we can study it in a tomorrow's lecture. Okay, so for our 7th unit, we'll require 3 to 4 lectures. So in 3 to 4 lectures, we can complete the contents of a 7th unit. Okay, so in 7th unit, the most important part is the optical flow equation and the various algorithms. That is a block matching algorithm, phase correlation method. Okay, so that we have to study it in the unit number 7. Okay, so today we'll stop here. We'll continue with the optical flow part in a tomorrow's lecture. Okay, so now you can put your attendance. Okay, don't left right now. Okay, so now you can left.